Guys, what's going on? It's Savage here, and today we're going to be talking about Gotham Knights and why I personally think, in my personal opinion, it should have been an Arkham game. Now, I want to hear your guys' opinions in the comments below. Go ahead and tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that the Gotham Knights should have been an Arkham game? Do you think it should have been connected to the Arkham universe? Or do you think that it is a good thing, that it is its own thing, that it's in its own universe, and that they have, like, technically the freedom to do whatever they want? Go ahead and tell me in the comments below. And also, don't forget to leave a like as well. Now, while we're on the topic of like Arkham and Gotham Knights, I personally think that, Gotham Knights and Arkham have very similar plots. I mean, at least the ending of Arkham Knight and the beginning of Gotham Knights, or at least what the presuming beginning of Arkham Knights is going to be, or Gotham Knights is going to be. Holy crap, this video is going to get convoluted with the Knights. I didn't really think about that, but god damn it, it's going to be very, very annoying. Anyway, for Gotham Knights, Batman is presumably dead. But at the ending of Arkham Knight, Batman, well, is presumably dead. And, they could have easily built off of Arkham Knight and the characters that they already built up, like Batgirl, like Robin, like Nightwing. I mean, obviously, Batgirl in Gotham Knights is paralyzed, or was paralyzed, and obviously she gotten better. So I don't know why they couldn't just do that with the Gotham or the Arkham Knight characters. And I genuinely don't know why they didn't do that, because they've already built up upon these characters for like 2 games. Tim Drake had his own DLC in Arkham City. He was a pretty semi-fleshed out character in a way. And same thing with Barbara Gordon. She was literally one of the side characters, one of the main characters in Arkham Asylum, one of the side characters in Arkham City, and one of the main characters in a way in Arkham Knight too. So, I'm genuinely surprised that they didn't go the route of kind of exploring those characters even more. And they already had everything that they needed at their disposal for, an Arkham Knight quote-unquote sequel. And they already were going to do an Arkham Knight sequel with the Damian Wayne game, but that's a different story. The whole Gotham Knights thing traces back all the way to 2016 in that Damian Wayne game, but personally, we don't need to talk about that right now. The Gotham Knights game is trying to do its own thing, right? It's trying to build upon its own thing and do its own thing. But in doing that, it's discouraging a lot of fans, and with WB Montreal at the helm, they don't have necessarily a good track record, and they haven't really proven that they've really done anything that spectacularly different or well with this game necessarily at all. The marketing for this game has been shoddy, very, very shoddy. We got a bunch of logo teases that really amounted to nothing. I can't even really remember what those really were for. They were just there to kind of keep the fans entertained while they were working on the game, or trying to do something, make a CGI trailer. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why those were really there. And that's cool. That was great. But they amounted to absolutely nothing, at least from what I can remember. And then, we get gameplay, which is good. That's always appreciative. That's always nice to get gameplay and a trailer. And the gameplay that they showed, in my opinion, was good. It wasn't terrible. I was, interested, and I'm invested. But a lot of people made Avengers comparisons, and that's a bad thing. The games as a service thing, you never want to be compared to Avengers. That's the last game you want to be compared to. In my opinion, there are many similarities in certain ways, but hopefully the gameplay is fun enough and different enough from that. And of course, it's Batman. It's completely different. It should feel different than Avengers, even if it looks similar. Just because it has those RPG elements, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean they're necessarily completely similar and they are the same exact thing. But the one thing that's really making me upset is the fact that we haven't seen Nightwing or Red Hood gameplay. And this game comes out in October. Why haven't we seen half of the characters' gameplay yet? I mean, those seem like the 2 most iconic characters. But I honestly think they're more iconic than Barbara Gordon and Tim Drake. Am I wrong in saying that? That Dick Grayson and Jason Todd are more iconic than those 2 other characters that they showed off earlier? I'm just surprised they didn't show off Nightwing and Red Hood gameplay yet. And the fact they didn't do it with that Court of Owls trailer, they just showed little slow-mo snippets of gameplay, and they kept cutting it and doing stupid shit like that. We want to see legit gameplay with Red Hood and Nightwing, and we still haven't seen nothing. And the game comes out in 6 months, and we haven't seen anything for Red Hood and Nightwing. I know that I want to play as those characters first. I don't want to play as Batgirl or Robin, in my opinion. But I haven't seen anything of those characters yet. And it's like, what's going on? What's going on over there? You know, at least with Arkham, if it was an Arkham game, I would have already known what I would have expected. I would have already known what I was getting, right? And that's where I'm trying to like kind of get at in many ways, is that they already had the plot down. They already had the gameplay, the map. They already had things to expand the map. They could have done so much things with the Arkham games still, and still made that a little cash cow. Would people have gotten tired of it? I mean, if they're doing what they did now, I don't think so. If they said, yeah, Batman died, Batman's not in this game, it would have been a very, very interesting like marketing scheme to do that. And then at the end, or like somewhere along the lines, you show Nightmare Batman. They have to fight Nightmare Batman. And that would answer a few more questions from Arkham Knight. Either way, I think having it focused on Arkham would have been 10 times better than what we got now. And they still could have incorporated the dual play. If players wanted to play solo, they could do dual play. If players wanted to do co-op, they could do co-op. We don't know what the AI system's going to... I mean, I guess we already kind of saw the AI system. But I mean, it doesn't look as cool as dual play, in my personal opinion. I think dual play is far superior than whatever they're showing. I think they might have just shown co-op. I'm not necessarily sure. Like, I'm genuinely confused about what we saw on many fronts. But hopefully we see more soon. I think that, again, this game would have been miles better if it was, developed under the Arkham title and the Arkham universe. And even if they were limited under certain things, like villains, who cares? You could have made those villains better. It's not like they were any good in the Arkham games anyways. So like expanding upon them would not have been hard. They were one-dimensional at best. And if you give them more days, like we saw 4 days out of like 11 or 12 years of the Arkhamverse. So I feel like, adding a little bit more days would have been a little bit better. Having a little bit more character development for certain villains over a span of days than just one night would have been, interesting. But it is what it is. And I hope that Gotham Knights is incredible. I really, really hope that this game is great. And I hope that when it comes out, everybody loves it. And I hope that it's just fantastic. But for now, it's really, really rocky. The whole marketing thing's been really, really rocky. And I'm really, really hoping that they step it up a little bit in the coming months. I'm sure within the next 5 months, 5 months to countdown, when the game actually is 5 months away in May, they're going to start revealing a bunch of shit. Hopefully, right? That'll be amazing. And I cannot wait to see Nightwing and Red Hood gameplay. I can't wait to see more stuff about the game. I genuinely wish they show more stuff soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. You guys are always welcome. And yeah, I really want to keep uploading, so go ahead and keep subscribing and keep supporting. I'm going to be trying to do it as much as possible, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.